The hottest street boys, hottest street boys, hottest street boys. It's the hottest street boys.
Like and subscribe.
Definitely not. All right, moving on.
You don't know diaper mode? Tanner and Connor do. Hello, everyone. How are you today?
Hey!
Answer. Can you answer us, please? I'm just lonely. I just want to hear from you. I'm just kidding. Hey, we want to remind you to like, subscribe, share. Check out our Patreon if you want.
Do it.
Our website, hardstreetboys.com, I guess.
Yeah.
Really, we need to work on self-promotion, but that's for another day.
Yeah.
Jamie, we had a busy week.
Things. I told you, October is always full of stuff to do. There's so much stuff. I know we had some gigs this week. You had a gig Thursday.
Well, all week, too, was restaurant week.
Oh, yeah.
It was Visit Hattiesburg, Visit Hburg. Was doing restaurant week. They wanted, people to eat local and tag them using the hashtag EatHburg.
Yeah.
Which we did. We went to Powerhouse on Tuesday.
We had the Southern Wing Company is a new addition over there at the Powerhouse.
Bro, you know so many people. The lady who manages that place.
My girl Sandra.
Man, y'all were...
We used to work together.
Y'all were buds. I was like, how do you... Not only do you know everyone, but this woman... treated us like we were her sons. It was I love when I'm ordering and someone calls me baby. I just love it.
Sandra's my ride or die for sure.
She was awesome. She was so cool.
We worked at the old Hattiesburg Country Club together back in the day.
Oh man, so you go back. So and then those wings were really good.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that Powerhouse they serve beer now. It could be a sports bar. It could blow up, and I really hope it does.
Just that building is so cool.
It's
the
really
exposed
cool.
brick and everything. That old building. The courtyard has the nice cafe lights. It's well lit.
Love some exposed brick.
I heard they had a karaoke night up there. I heard it was a lot of fun.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah,
I didn't know that. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. That wasn't even on my radar, so that was really cool getting to go eat there. And I went and I got coffee from Equinox. I got their Go Gold.
the Go Gold latte.
And then I actually got the T-Bones had a USM inspired frappe that I got as well. That was really good.
Yeah,
really good. So I did a lot of coffee as well.
Nothing wrong with that.
For my Eat Hburg.
Hattiesburg has great coffee places.
Yeah, they do. I mean, we're spoiled.
Yeah.
But I do want to say, though, just because it's not restaurant week anymore doesn't mean you should stop eating local.
I was going to say every week is restaurant week, much like every day is Earth Day,
Right. Yeah. I appreciate the awareness, but at the same time, that's how it should be. You don't know the owner of Chili's. You don't know who those people, you know what I mean? That doesn't help you.
Well, you might. I don't know.
I mean, maybe, but I know who owns T-Bones.
Yeah.
I know. I want to help those people out.
Yeah.
So I like that. Then Thursday, I actually had a gig at the Brown Bag Concert Series, which was really cool.
Over at City Hall at the fountain there.
Man, that was a good time. Played with Dr. E. I was a Voodoo King again, which was kind of a surreal feeling. Just I don't gig as much as I used to. And after COVID, too, it's kind of any show I end up playing is it takes some adjusting. But then also to play with somebody I hadn't really played with regularly since college, kind of. It's man, this is a throwback. It was good, but it was also
it was like
surreal.
a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I kind of miss working in downtown because of the Brown Bag, because it's such a fun thing. You go take lunch, you'll just go enjoy some music. They have lunch provided. Would you say Keg and Barrel provided lunch?
They had jambalaya and red beans and rice.
That's awesome.
It's great too if you work in the city or work downtown. That's it. I'm gonna go eat outside today.
I remember one of my, some schools would bring their students there. Sacred Heart would just walk over some kids, and then you have some other schools there. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's the benefit of being downtown. There's a lot happening, and then Friday, live at 5, Taste of 59 South.
Oh my gosh,
our great friends of the show, honorary Hardy Street Boys.
They're the best.
Man, it was really cool because we actually got to introduce them for their second set.
Yeah,
which I think is really nice that they asked us to do that, and I felt like that went well.
It went great. I mean, we had fun, and they're amazing. So
I liked having a platform to remind everyone to put their trash in the trash can.
There you go.
That's literally what trash cans are for.
Allison and Kyle do such a great job, and they're very much involved with wanting to make sure that the park is clean, as you are as an organizer.
Right.
So, just reminding people, hey, pack it in, pack it out kind of thing. If
Well, and they're working hard too. Like they hung up the sign for the Pride day they had in the park too for Saturday. So like they're having to do a lot of work when we're having a lot of fun as well. So it's good to remember that. But yeah, Taste 59 South sounded great. That was such a good time. And then Saturday, you had a gig. What, you played with the Pickers, huh?
Yeah, on Saturday, I had a gig with the Pine Belt Pickers up in Tuscaloosa. We played this place called Druid City Social. It was such a cool venue. I mean, such a cool old building that they restored, and it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I will say we had to play right after the Alabama game, and Alabama did not win. It was kind of astonishing to see that. Sorry to talk about football, but it was... The vibe changed because it was a close game, and then they ended up losing at the very end of the game. And yeah, but we had a great time. Pickers, man, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
People hung out and still enjoyed the music, which was cool.
Well, being from Hattiesburg, being a Golden Eagles fan, losing is not as unfamiliar to us. We lost to UTEP. It was homecoming Saturday.
Yeah, you went to the homecoming game.
I tailgated.
Okay.
And I was yeah, I didn't secure a ticket, which is bad. I'm a bad USM Golden Eagle fan, but also we lost a conference game at homecoming. I want to be supportive, but at the same time, are you supporting you? Like, come on. We got to get it together.
Yeah, it's interesting as my perspective. When we went to Tuscaloosa, we're talking about Alabama, who is a dynasty. The energy that is just there is through the roof. It is crazy how much energy there's. People like at every venue, every restaurant, every bar in town. Everybody's focused on this game. Mm-hmm. We're having dinner and people are, getting excited. And on Southern's end, we're hosting UTEP, and that team from West Texas. I know they've got some big guys on their team, and I know. It's crazy that I don't know what's going on with Southern, but man, we are struggling.
Well, I'm not trying to talk trash either. I'm just saying we have a conference game, homecoming. Notoriously, homecoming, you schedule a really small school, so you get the dub. So that's one of those things where that's just a logistical thing. Maybe that's because of COVID too. I'm not really sure. Yeah, you'd want to see us win our homecoming game.
Always.
And maybe not have a high-stakes game. It's more about the festivities and everybody being back. It was really cool seeing a bunch of people. I went and actually had lunch at El Rayo and saw so many people. One thing I like about going and eating there, too, is that I got a friend who is at the Hog. So I can go – I'm at a completely different restaurant, but I could go drop in and say, hey, and, they're eating, pasta and stuff, and I can go back and have – my Tex-Mex in right next door.
Yeah.
But man, dude, when we were there, did number 10 can nachos.
Gots to.
We were with some people that had never had it before, and they were like, "What do we get for the appetizer?" I want to do quesadilla because I love the cheese in the quesadilla.
Yeah.
And but I was like, no, we got to do number 10 can nachos because you got to at least say that you've had that. Which was delicious. And then, dude, this happens every time I go there. I ordered so much food.
It's amazing.
Too much food. There's no human who can eat as much food as I ordered. Because we did number 10 canned nachos. Then I had steak quesadilla because I'm a quesadilla boy.
Yeah.
And that's how I roll. All right. Everyone knows that about me. They say that about me. Ask anyone. He's a quesadilla boy.
Yeah.
And then I got chicken and beef, the crunchy tacos.
Yeah.
And then I got a carnitas taco, which has pineapple on it and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh. And the flour tortilla. It was so good. And then,
did you get any skirt steak while you were there? Was that in the?
I didn't have any skirt steak. My buddy Ivy actually did.
Man, their skirt steak over there is phenomenal.
Skirt steak is next level. And then they had mimosas too, it's bottomless mimosas. So our server Dominic, man, first of all, earring game, crazy good. He's the dangly earring guy. I'm trying to get into it. He kills it. He took care of us, man. He hooked us up. And then Luke also suggested we get the cajeta, which is an ice cream ball with toasted coconut. I don't know what else is in it. I didn't know what was in it.
Yeah, their desserts there are awesome.
But it was amazing.
I've gotten to go a couple times and try different desserts, and oh my gosh, man! it's actually, what would I say? It's a thing where you should order multiple desserts and then kind of mix and match. Believe it or not.
Yeah. You said that with sopapillas would be a really good combo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be good. Well, my thing is like it was a perfect homecoming Saturday, like getting to see a bunch of people, just knowing you had the day off. And then I just felt like a king, just tasting different food and just, man, I lived like it was a true feast. You don't really do that in modern life that much anymore. So, man, it was a really good time. And then I actually went to the brewery Saturday night to SoPro, and they had ramen at the Art of Brew food
ramen
truck.
night.
It was ramen night. That was good. And then we actually went to Keg and checked that out and got some food there too. I ate some pizza there. That's what I'm saying. You're
gonna hit the gym this week. My gosh.
Well, I like hitting the gym, but that's my point. That's why I go to the gym though, so I can do that kind of stuff on the weekend, man.
Yeah,
it's fun and it's really like, it's cool because of the people you see. Like those activities are fun. It's fun to eat and drink. I get it. But it's the people you run into, and it's just everybody being in a good mood because there's good food and good drink around. Yeah. So it was such a good time. Such a good time.
To rehash on homecoming and talking about seeing people, I got to see, as much as I didn't get to go to the game and enjoy what was going on, the pageantry of homecoming, I did get to see Jesse Johnson's photos, and they look amazing.
Yeah, dude, he's good at what he does, for real.
Very much so.
Some of the crowd shots he got like Jamie and Melissa Arrington in the crowd. I'm like, how far away were you to get? But it looks like you're right there. Yeah, he's got a nice lens on that thing.
Yeah, one of my favorites is when they bring back the old alumni Dixie Darlings to come out on the field. That's like my favorite thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's cool, man. It was a good energy. Oh, and I got to shout out the drum line, USM Drum Line. Nathan Sanders is running that thing right now, man. He's doing it. They
literally the best drum line in the state of Mississippi, possibly
100%. I put USM Drum Line up against any drum line in the state.
Hands down.
Can y'all play Flam Drags?
Somebody wanna put this on? Like, we are literally saying that USM has the best drum line in the entire state.
Yep.
There it is.
As far as technical proficiency, yes, 100%. That's it.
There it is.
Let's see your Flam Drags.
Come on.
Can you play Flam Drags?
We're calling out all other schools.
Let's go. We're creating an issue for the USM Drum Line.
No,
quick.
They will back it up.
Oh no, this is just gonna be let's go.
They got it.
I'm into it.
Yeah,
but that was fun, man. They do the D3 thing. The guy with the cymbals under his legs. I mean, come on.
I love it. That's one of my favorite things, also about tailgating and being able to watch their performance before going into the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the school music is killing it. So,
dude.
So
that's what brought me here.
If we're not happy about football, I mean, it's not like, we still got some really great stuff going for us. So, man, I'm excited because we have Gautam Nautiyal of Indian Delight. This guy,
such a nice guy, man.
He is, and he's just doing it, man. He's bringing some culture and some life to Hattiesburg, to West Hattiesburg.
Yeah, he's got quite a resume too, man. This dude has worked at some cool places.
That place Nirvana in New Orleans. Yeah, right. He was at the Hyatt Regency in New Orleans.
He studied in Mumbai. He worked at a
3 Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah, let's go,
dude. This guy is no joke. So really excited to have him on. So after this, Gautam Nautiyal of Indian Delight. All right, thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, we have Gautam Nautiyal with us of Indian Delight. Gautam, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Man, I'm so excited to have you here because I really want to know your story. You have one of the hottest restaurants in town right now. We actually went and ate there for your buffet that you're doing every Sunday. Man, it's so good. But I want to know. We'll get to that. We'll get to your store. How'd you get started cooking? How'd you get started in the restaurant business?
I like cooking when I was a child. So, but the people around me in my family, they were all from IT background. So when I started my schooling, I completed my schooling and got into IT field. I studied IT for a year, And then after a year, I decided that was not something for me. I liked cooking. So I started my career in I went and joined the catering college. I studied culinary arts for 3 years. And then I did my training from the Oberoi, Mumbai. It is one of the luxurious hotel in Mumbai. And then I worked I got trained in a 3 Michelin star restaurant. The restaurant is owned by a chef, which is the first Indian chef to get a Michelin star.
Wow.
And after getting trained there, when I was almost ready to start my career, I got hired at the Hyatt Regency in New Orleans. That's how I came to US. I worked there for a year as a chef. And then I went back to my basic Indian food. I started working in an Indian restaurant in New Orleans and got my skills done there, got all my recipes together, and that's how I came to Hattiesburg and took over Indian Delight.
Yeah. So what's it like working in a 3 Michelin star restaurant? Because that's a big deal. That's like the big leagues as far as in the restaurant world. What's it like? Is it intense? Is it...
The thing I've learned in a Michelin star is they care about the food. Every plate that goes out of the kitchen is like their baby. They want to do every small detailing, like butter chicken. The butter chicken is going to be same here in all different restaurants is going to be the same. But they care about the food, the presentation, the portion size. They care about everything, the nutrition value in the food, everything. They care it as a baby.
Right. Yeah. So it's attention to detail.
Attention to detail.
Now, is that something that you have taken to Indian Delight? Because that's... When we ate there, it was delicious. The tandoori chicken, especially for me, is just like that. No one else is doing that, and that you can tell there's for a buffet too. Sometimes on buffet, people kind of just put the food out and like let's just get it going. But you could tell that there's attention to detail. Is that something that you bring to Indian Delight?
We are trying every week. Every week we try to. I know what we are doing. Every week we try to do something better, and then with the tandoori chicken, often it tends to get dry. So we have a recipe where we can keep it juicy. Even if you go try the buffet, the tandoori chicken, it will still be juicy even if it has been there out for like 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah, because it was like in a sauce. What is the sauce that's on tandoori chicken? What is that made of?
It's the marination, Indian spices. So it also have a story. Like a cumin powder. There are like 10 different brands who sell cumin powder. But what we do is I go personally and select my brand. I've worked with so many restaurants, so many hotels. I know which brand I like. The one we use is 102 years old company. It's called MDH. It's an Indian company that exports here. And those spices, they give real flavors. We use all those spices to marinate it, and that's what brings the real taste to the tandoori chicken.
Yeah. And then what about your chicken tikka masala?
It is the hottest thing in our restaurant. Everybody loves that chicken tikka masala. So it's a little bit twist. The real chicken tikka masala, it was invented in Scotland. We have added a little bit twist to our chicken tikka masala. People usually, they bake it and then cook it in the sauce, and that's how chicken tikka masala is made. We put it in the tandoor, clay oven. We roast it and then cook it in the sauce. So that's the different thing here in Indian Delight.
Well, what I like too is that I've had Indian food in Birmingham, England as well, where there's a huge Indian culture there. That the food that you have at Indian Delight is like it tastes as good as food that would be in a large city, and I think it's like because you have such a unique flavor profile for everything. Like I didn't realize how much food is cooked in like yogurt and has like probiotic. There's like a healthy, like there's turmeric in a lot of the recipes. Is that something that's, that's something that's just different as a Westerner that you don't really see that in recipes. Do you feel like Indian food is like a healthier option than some Western restaurants or styles of food?
The people in India used to live for more than 100 years. My grandfather lived for 102 years. So that's how healthy the Indian food is. The turmeric, all the spices we use, it keep your body. So, there is nothing frozen.
Right.
It's all fresh, and all the spices, they keep you live for more years.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that one of my favorite things about your restaurant is the amazing vegetable options. So many great... I could be vegetarian eating Indian food. It's so delicious, and the amazing flavors that you're able to do with vegetables.
What were those veggie meatballs we had at the buffet?
Yeah, I'd have to ask.
Yeah, it's called veg Manchurian.
Yeah, veg Manchurian. Yeah, the Manchurian candidate.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, it's not related to the movie at all. But,
it's an Indo-Chinese dish.
Well, but it doesn't taste like imitation meat. But it tastes like, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of hard. You're eating it, you're like, this this is vegetarian? You sure? Like you could easily get away with being vegetarian eating there. So yeah. And then what was the dessert we had? Those little there's like pancake balls.
Gulab jamun.
Gulab jamun. That was really good as well.
Thank you so much. The reason we have so many vegetable options is a lot of people in India are vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the population in India is vegetarian, so they like to create new vegetarian options. And Indian food is not only about what we have in the menu. It's a lot of variety. So that's why we started buffet, so we can keep putting new items every week and people get to try more Indian food.
Right. Well, and it's cool because you can go there once and it's not like, oh, well, I know what Indian Delight's about. I've had that. Like, you have to keep checking up and seeing what
Right.
new recipes you guys have. Because, man, there's a great energy, too. I love all the Bollywood music and stuff, like the music videos on TV. It's just so much fun. The lights in the bar, too. It's just got a good, like Jamie was adding to his Spotify playlist the whole time we were there. He was on his phone the whole time because the songs were so much fun. And it's just like, it feels good. It's actually, we were talking about this last week. There's a band from New Orleans, Flow Tribe. They travel around the country and tour around the country. They drove through Hattiesburg on the way to a gig in Alabama just to eat at y'all's spot. Like, so this is a place in New Orleans, or a band from New Orleans that's like, they know what's up. They know Indian Delight's a place to go in Hattiesburg. So
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your comment. We just try to make the ambience look like more Indian type. I mean, when you come inside the restaurant, you feel like you are in India. There are so many people from India here. There are so many students in the USM. That what makes me happy, make people feel home away from home.
that's what's cool about Hattiesburg, though. It feels like it's a global town.
Right, people from Europe, from
Yeah.
Asia, from Australia, Africa, and I love it when people come to me and say, "Hey, thank you so much for bringing this to Hattiesburg," and that's what makes me very happy.
Yeah, man. Well, you're doing something right for sure. It's so crazy that we have that kind of pedigree of chef in Hattiesburg too. I mean, we have a lot of talented chefs in Hattiesburg. We're spoiled, and that's why it's so nice that we can eat locally in this town and support people that we know. What do you think is your favorite thing about having a restaurant in Hattiesburg?
The people around here. I love, whenever I'm in the restaurant, I personally like to go to all the table and talk to them, and the love I get from the people, I just love talking to them. They are very nice people, and I came here in February, and it's been like 8-9 months, and I'm already so much in love with this town.
Really, just February?
Yeah, it's been like 8-9 months I've been here, and I'm already in love with this town.
It feels like you've been here forever. So you're a Hattiesburger for sure, man.
Yeah, I am right now.
Well, man, we love your place. We love eating there, and we want to remind everybody that you have a buffet every Sunday now. What are the hours of the buffet?
We start at 11 a.m. and the buffet is until 8:30.
Okay, so all day. Yeah.
Awesome.
Love that. And do you have any other specials coming out? Oh, I do want to say, I know that you have another drink I had for the first time at your place is the mango lassi, which I'd never had that before. It's like it's kind of hard to describe. It's like a creamy, sweet
yogurt drink with mango flavor, and we have recently added an alcoholic version of mango lassi. It is called sharabi lassi. Sharabi basically means alcoholic.
Yeah.
Sharabi lassi.
Yeah, I had the mango lassi. I was like, this is so healthy, and I saw that the sharabi lassi. I'm going, yeah, this is for the weekend for sure. This would be. It's a healthy way to have fun, you know?
We have a lunch lassi and a dinner lassi.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's awesome. Well, Gautam, it's great hearing about your business, and that's serious stuff, but we're not serious people, so we want to play a game with you. We want to try the Whisper Challenge. Are you down for that?
I'm not very good at it, but I'll try.
This is, let's see what happens.
We will find out.
Capybara.
Namaste.
That's, yes, actually. Yeah, fine.
It worked.
Hardy Street Boys.
No.
The Hardy Street Boys.
The Hattiesburg.
That's close. Yes. Wait.
Yes, the Hattiesburg.
Tandoori chicken.
Tandoori chicken.
Oh, he knew that one. Rigatoni.
Wings.
One more time. Rigatoni.
I can. Wings.
Rigatoni.
Wings daily.
That's all right. Gulab jamun.
Gulab jamun.
Yeah, he knows that one. Flow tribe. Flow tribe. Flow tribe.
Full of
Flow tribe.
trap.
Full of that's actually pretty yeah. Indian delight.
Energy drink.
Ooh. Mayonnaise.
Come on.
Mayonnaise.
Play that.
Buffet.
Perfect.
Oh. West Hattiesburg.
Where is
West Hattiesburg.
Hattiesburg?
That's, yeah, I'll give him that one. First responders.
First responders.
You help out first responders as well. Turmeric.
Spaghetti.
Yogurt.
Enjoy.
Yep. Last one. Hattiesburger.
Hattiesburg.
That's good. Awesome. We want people to be able to follow you on social media. You have Indian Delight MS as your Instagram handle.
That's our Instagram.
You're on Facebook as well. All those links are in the description. And I don't want to forget this because you guys have been helping out with the city. You're providing meals for doctors, first responders, so firefighters, police officers. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, after getting so much love from the city, we decided to give it back to the city. We started an initiative called Making a Difference, where every month we try to give it back to the city, to the people who are helping us. So we did free meals for doctors, for Hattiesburg Police Department, for the fire department, for the people working at the DMV, and now the next we are planning to do a free buffet for all the USM management and students.
That's awesome, man.
Wow.
Man, you guys are doing a lot right. You're doing a lot right. So we're honored to have you on the show. Gautam Nautiyal, Indian Delight. Check him out. What a fun episode.
Huge.
Thank you so much.
I love
Thank
it,
you.
man. This
Thank
is
you.
great. You're like, seriously, you're killing it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Namaste.
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 There you go.